Series on EA Sports. As we'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Carson Wentz and the Minnesota Vikings.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us south of the border to the vibrant capital of Mexico City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill? Maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick for the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes, tries to do too much instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
To throw, it's Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Now a play fake. Wentz. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. Straight ahead, here's Mason. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Wentz. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up second down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Throwing now is Wentz. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. On the give, it's Mason. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Into the red zone, Wentz.
Incomplete.
It on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On second down, here's Mason. Gets past one man.
3rd and 6.
The gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Mason on the taunts. And he goes
third and goal
on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. To throw is Wentz. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And able to get this out
to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any.
And got his man complete.
Gotcha.
Right down
touchdown.
And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Gotcha.
Calvin Austin.
Bet y'all didn't see that coming.
And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Come on, defense. I need y'all to lock them down. Let's go.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30.
Not let them score.
Coffee that hits the right notes. Transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just
incomplete
in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Third down and 1. Wentz.
Give me that.
To force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he brings this one back.
Defensive touchdown.
Pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Wentz. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson, and he's able to get this
3rd and 5
30 before he's out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Wentz gonna throw.
And he got sacked.
Pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Dean Lowry with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Deep to return is Scotty Miller. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Launches deep. A jump
1st down.
And this is caught. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Right in the basket.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A handoff for Warren. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Back near the goal line, here's Wentz.
Give me that.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Was not expecting that, but we'll take it.
9-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive.
Touchdown. I ain't seen nobody open.
Steelers. Aaron Rodgers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's do it again, defense. Let's do it.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time
it's holding
they threw the
offense
interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Hold on, y'all.
They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident. Now, to me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's able to get out to the
2nd and 3.
Brought down there. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll hand it to Mason. And slow going there as he'll only
2nd and 9.
maybe up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Throwing is Wentz. He's going to air one out.
No.
He's going to be pulled in. One
got me.
Wow. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Naylor, 59 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
First down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
Oh, that's gonna. I thought he was gonna follow my other receiver. I did not know he's gonna jump that.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. On the screen, this is Mason. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wentz. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll be brought.
Come on, defense, we got to do better.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first is Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mason. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Here's Wentz to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Fumble.
the ball.
Let's go.
By the Steelers, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time,
first down.
blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a
Gotta get the running game going. Let's get it.
Third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They toss it to Warren. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
I didn't have both feet in bounds.
The opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Get off me. First down.
Into Minnesota territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Warren. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that is incomplete.
Going for the 3.
Pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Boswell's kick is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know.
All right, let's go defense.
Establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Wentz.
Oh, they could have been another pick.
Down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's got Mason complete.
Bro, where you going, bro? 4th down.
Down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
First down.
Strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 50 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. On the run, it's Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Bro, how he catch that over the defender, bro? Whoa.
But he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put that
Give me that.
down. You've got a double-digit lead,
Mine.
but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step toward... getting it done.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Warren will struggle to get to the line.
But they don't want us to run the ball in, bro.
That's 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Gainwell going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll look to run with
touchdown.
Gainwell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenneth Gainwell punching it in from a yard away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On the ground, here comes Mason. Trying to find a lane.
3rd and 7.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that
Justin Jefferson being Justin Jefferson being quiet lately, man. What's going on, Justin?
We see that after practices as well.
What's going on, my guy? You used to
they tune it up, they know why they do it for these
yards.
situations.
What's going on with that?
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line.
4th quarter.
So we will switch in.
What's going on, Justin?
Has come to a close.
You've been quiet, bro.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. Wentz now to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll drop to throw. A dump off for Mason. And he's
taking it fast.
A yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Shotgun now for Wentz. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mason. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
Y'all could have did that 2nd and 3rd quarter. What's going on with y'all today, man?
Mason. And this is going to result in losing
2nd and goal.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
3rd and goal.
Get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And some room to roam now. And he gets this one just
1st down.
40 to mark him down at the 39. 67 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Out to the right here to Wilson. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his 1st. And it's 2nd down. Now run to Warren. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. And this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure
1st down.
on the big offensive line.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just outside
2nd and 3.
the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure.
I should have threw it to my tight end.
He's taken down.
But we'll take the 3.
Now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got
kick is good.
Every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Carson Wentz in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. On first down, Wentz. He finds his man complete. It's Mason. This will be
taken in 2.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run behind center with Gainwell. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4.
Yo. Not much. Playing Madden right now. What's up? Yo, what's going on?
Now Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Um,
And even though he gets it.
Huh? You said check your what? Let me see. Man, what you been up to today, bro?
That first down gonna be enough to write a finish to this one. But probably the only thing you did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you gotta love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you gotta know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Yeah, I'm beating the Vikings right now, bro. You wanna know what the score is?
5 points of contact. That's
Twin.
When
you still there?
They'll run on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Yo. Yeah, what happened? What the heck? The heck? Hello? Yo. Hello? Damn, what happened? Yo. Yeah. The score right now is 35-21. We got the ball with 56 seconds left.
Here's Warren.
Yep.
It's
We're just running the ball right now.
Still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I'm going to get a touchdown. I see right now DK Metcalf. Let me see. Ah! I just threw a pick, bro.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I see it now. I see it.
20-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick
How you do that, by the way?
keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does.
How you do that? I'm trying to figure that out.
Because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe
No,
you're sitting on and trying
I'm
to drag some
saying
clock.
for real. I'm trying to
Like they felt like, hey,
figure out how to do that for
we've
real.
got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Here's second and a yard.
Perhaps it's just streamers and stuff.
Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with
I'm gonna do this after I finish this one right here.
Here comes second down. Looking to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now we're going to get a timeout.
Didn't know that.
Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final try now for Wentz. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Final score 35-21, bro.
Consolation TD, but it was not to be.
And y'all know y'all playing overseas Sunday, right?
But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win in both sides of the ball.
Well, you better get on today.
But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked
Oh, so you
them
getting
to
on
victory.
today? I said you getting on today? All right, I'm about to get on right now.